This man accidentally discovers a strange cave where someone is standing completely motionless inside. Driven by curiosity, Jack decides to investigate further. However, the moment he steps into the cave, an invisible force stops him in his tracks. Mustering his courage, Jack reaches out to touch it and is terrified to discover that the air seems to have a tangible quality. Looking at the moisture on his hand, he makes a decision he'll regret for the rest of his life. He walks in. As Jack enters, the man in the cave suddenly begins to move. Strange noises emanate from the cave entrance behind him. When Jack turns to look, he sees the white light at the entrance flickering eerily. Meanwhile, from another direction, he hears a woman's blood-curdling screams. Terrified, Jack rushes out of the cave. What's happening? He had only been inside for about a minute, yet outside, daylight has turned to night. He returns to his car and is completely bewildered. His vehicle is now dilapidated, covered in cobwebs and branches, and won't even start. From his identification documents, it appears that many years have passed. Soon after, he finds his companion's backpack nearby. Jack leaves a marker with a glow stick at the cave entrance for his friend, not realizing that his companion had already passed through the water wall into the cave. When they try to climb back up using a rope to exit, the rope suddenly breaks. They think Jack is playing a prank and don't worry too much about it. While searching for a way out of the cave, they unexpectedly discover James's camera. The footage reveals that James had waited for them outside the cave for an entire year before deciding to enter the cave himself to find them. The rope had suddenly snapped, causing him to fall to his death. Everyone is completely confused. They had only been in the cave for a few minutes. They begin to suspect that time moves differently inside the cave compared to the outside world. Seeing the light repeatedly flash across the cave entrance, they decide to climb up and investigate. Only halfway up, Lisa feels the air constantly changing. When she finally manages to climb out of the cave, the outside world has transformed into a desolate wasteland. The air feels extremely thin, making it difficult to breathe. A massive sandstorm slowly approaches, engulfing almost the entire world. A triangular spacecraft hovers in the sky.